Hello everyone, welcome back to Pixel Village and I'm Radha Krishnan. Well, today we are diving deep into an in-depth review of Sigma's absolutely latest gem in their art series, the 2470 f28 DGDN 2. This lens has been highly anticipated by photographers and videographers alike, and today we are going to find out why. Why? Because the first thing is that the original, the 2470 f28 DGDN, the version 1, was launched way back in 2019, and this is the absolutely latest, the version 2. First of all, let's talk about the design and build quality. Now, let me remove the lens cap. By the way, the lens filter, the hood size, hood construction, everything is exactly the same. They both look very similar too, and the version 1 is a tad taller and a little heavier. In fact, by about 100 grams compared to the new one. You have to give it to Sigma for creating or manufacturing amazingly robust, you take the lenses in your hand and you know this is going to last forever. So the version 2 is not any different. Great feel. It's a little more compact in your hand compared to the earlier one because, well, this bump here, with the AF/MF toggle switch and the AFL, the autofocus lock button, is completely gone. There is nothing like that on this. Instead, it is on the, on the body itself. There is no bump here. You have an additional programmable button, and now, well, surprise, you have the aperture ring back in the lens with the usual suspects, which is the aperture lock button. Yeah, if you want to use this lens in shutter priority auto, of course you lock the aperture, and if you are a videographer, you have the option to declick the lens too. That's amazing. Well, the next obvious change is the size of the focusing ring, which is smaller here. And of course, this is the zoom ring. Now, zoom ring is, again, the grip is a little smaller, but in terms of construction, well, it has a extendable zoom barrel. Basically, this is how it looks, feels, and what we're going to do now is to concentrate on the version 2 and occasionally refer to the version 1 as well, because like I said, probably 5 years after the launch, it has become a little long in the tooth. Now, this, like I said in the beginning, has a definite premium feel. In fact, you can find some, complaints on the internet about the initial batches of the version 1 where it let some dust particle go in, but this one is completely, the version 2 is completely weather shield, making it resistant to dust and moisture. Perfect for shooting in various environmental conditions. The focal length range of 2470 is a staple lens. It's versatile. I mean, this is the go-to lens for many people, events and weddings and travel. 2470 is, we all know that it is the staple lens, incredibly versatile, allowing you to shoot everything from, like I said, wide angle landscapes to detailed portraits. The constant f/28, of course, is another advantage. Performance in low light is another advantage, and it also gives you beautiful bokeh. Incidentally, the version 2 has 11 aperture blades. Sigma also has an advanced lens element and coating to minimize chromatic aberration and flare, ensuring crisp and clear images. The version 2 also has many more number of aspherical lens elements which will reduce optical deficiencies like aberrations and many things that associated while constructing a lens with so many lens elements inside, and it's no longer a secret. Aspherical elements, more the merrier. The lens also comes with nanoporous coating, super multi-layer coating, and water and oil repellent coating. Autofocus on this lens is quick and precise thanks to Sigma's hypersonic motor. It ensures that you can capture fast-moving objects with ease. Image stabilization, none of these have, but they are also amazingly priced for that very reason. It works seamlessly with in-body stabilization systems on all the compatible cameras. Exactly like the earlier model, the version 2 is also available in Sony E and Panasonic Lumix L mount as well. Obviously, you can use it on Sigma and Leica as well. Now, I got introduced to Sigma, especially the Art series, way back in 11-12 or 12-13 if I remember right, and it was the 35mm f1.4 for a DSLR. The sharpness is pretty good from corner to corner, even at wide aperture. Well, look at these samples. Vibrant colors, incredible details. The 2470 DG-DN2 also has wonderful minimum focusing distance. It allows you to shoot wonderful close focus images. The low light, needless to say, the f2.8 aperture shines, allowing you to capture clear images without cranking up the ISO. The bokeh is smooth and pleasing, of course, and making your subject stand out beautifully against that creamy kind of background. We just finished, working with the AF50mm DG-DN, the 1.2, the big monster. What a dream lens it is. Well, I think Sigma seems to have specialized in enticing the photographer and keeping them in their fold. Once they come in, they're not going to leave Sigma at all. I mean, that's a kind of feeling that I get every time I use a Sigma. Versatility is another strong point to this lens, whether you're shooting a portrait, landscape, or videos. I gave these images to our guys in the studio. All the images that you saw were shot by our guys in the studio, so I didn't get out this time. I was shifting my house, and they went out and shot these images. The 2470 covered the entire range very, very comfortably. The autofocus is responsive. You saw the test in the beginning, and making it a great choice for both stills and video work. Compared to similar lenses from other brands, the Sigma 2470 f2.8 DG-DN2, the Art series holds its own with excellent build quality and performance. Now, some competing brands, of course, offer inbuilt image stabilization, and it, of course, comes with price. Twice the price. Buy it if that is what you require. Otherwise, Sigma's superior optical performance and competitive pricing makes it a strong contender. Now, our guys in the studio really enjoyed, that's what they tell me, that they enjoyed. They don't have to really please me. The ergonomic design makes it comfortable to handle even during extended shoots. So this is compared to the old guy, the version 2 is lighter by 100 grams. Well, for video shooters, of course, the follow focus and the quickness to focus and all is great, but one small disadvantage is that if you're using it on a gimbal and if you happen to change your focal length, of course the extending zoom barrel will work against you. You will require regular rebalancing of your gimbal. Otherwise, it's a very nicely balanced lens in terms of build, features, quality, and price. Please let us know how you like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye for now.